right?
Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 31 of the Perpetual Protocol Community Call. Really great to have you all here and excited to share the news with you today. On the call today, we have a lean team. It's just me and Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hi, hello, everyone.
And Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Hey, everybody. Looking forward to it.
All right. So all of the fans of the other hosts will have to come again in a couple of weeks. They'll be back. But it's the three of us today. So yeah, let's just get right into it, get things started. So go ahead, Hannah.
Okay, let me share screen. Yes, this one.
All right, I can see your screen.
Cool. Cool. Okay, let's get started. So for the past 2 weeks, I think the biggest news is OP summer is here, and we have a pool party. So in case you missed it, we got actually 9 million OP token, and we facilitate, I think, 8 million of that for our LP. So we just done a retroactive airdrop for all the LP who provided liquidity since our V2 launch last November 30th last year until June 1st. So there were about what amount of addresses? If we see this article, there are around 689, I remember.
Yeah, go up a little bit. Yeah, right there. Oh, you went too far.
Here.
Down. Yeah, there. 689.
Right. 689. So yeah, we want to thank you for providing liquidity. And because basically, I think liquidity is the key, like life or blood of our AMN DEX. So the retroactive airdrop contains 1.8 million, but there are more to come. So if you provide liquidity now, on top of the original liquidity mining program that you can receive Perp, you can claim Perp, you will also get OP token. So yeah, make sure you read this pool party article. And you can check your eligibility here on the rewards page. Yeah, do you guys have anything to share about this?
Yeah, we should also mention there was some concerns from because the OP tokens obviously are coming from the Optimism community.
Yeah,
Optimism community had some pretty interesting concerns actually. So during like the airdrop is for anybody who provided liquidity from the launch date, which like Hannah said was November 30th, 2021, up until June 1st of this year, or was it July 1st? June 1st.
Okay. June 1st, yeah.
Yeah. So during that period, actually a lot of the liquidity was provided by a market making entity that's created by the Perpetual Protocol core team. So some of the Optimism community members had a concern that it basically looked like a lot of the airdrop was actually just going to the team. And which is definitely true. I mean, the market making entity did receive a lot of tokens. The market making entity was set up in order to provide liquidity and facilitate liquidity from other liquidity providers as well. So the tokens that they receive would be used for liquidity, but Optimism community members definitely raised some concerns about that. So it was decided that those tokens would be actually put into the pool for future liquidity rewards. So anybody who provides liquidity now can get those rewards. Yeah. So basically, it extends the length of time that the rewards can be given. If I recall correctly, it'll be about I kind of forget, maybe 75 weeks in total.
Yeah, they are like a longer runway for the liquidity mining program for OP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think it's really good that the OP community raised this concern, and we also put that comment on their governance forum. So we do care about everyone's feedback. So that's why we put the reward back to the pool for the future liquidity mining rewards. Yeah, that's one kind of dramatic thing happening last week.
Yeah, well, definitely optimism governance is very active. And I think that's a really good example for like other governance, including Perp. I mean, sometimes Perp governance is not the most active. So I think we can learn from their example of being very active.
Yeah.
That's really great. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that their community members care about the ecosystem. So they want us to explain. So we did. So I like this kind of communication. Cool.
Yeah, we also have really great communication with their team as well. They've been super supportive and helpful, helping us figure stuff out. So big thanks to them as well.
Yeah. All right. Next one is maker sample vault. Andrew, do you want to take this one?
Yeah. So I am particularly excited about this release. Like Hannah mentioned, I think she referred to Liquidity as the lifeblood of our platform. Well, this is a really good indication of how committed we are to making movement in the space of how to provide liquidity in DeFi, do it sustainably and successfully. So basically, if you are somebody who, let's say, has a really good market making strategy, but doesn't know really where to start in terms of, and wants to share it and doesn't really know where to start in terms of actually creating a liquidity vault, this is actually the framework for you to do so. So it's completely open source. All you have to do is click on that link, which we have also tweeted, which will give you access to the GitHub, and then you can start building from there. So, as we're trying to find different ways, and as different projects are trying to find different ways to, effectively make profits off of market making, we're also here trying to remove some of the barriers to actually enter into that space. So I'm really excited to see what people in the community are able to do with this.
Nice. Okay. Lee, do you have anything to add about this?
Not really. It's just a really cool sort of code example for builders. So people who are builders may be interested in seeing this. And you could use it for your own purposes, or you could like launch sort of separate project based on this. It's definitely sort of a reference implementation. So you would probably want to build on top of it, add to it, tweak it. And if you notice, if you're looking through the code and you notice anything that you think could be improved or built upon, definitely either, you can open an issue or a pull request directly in GitHub, or come to our Discord, ask us questions about it. We'll be really glad to hear from you.
Nice. All right. Next one is Limit Order. So last time we launched Limit Order, and we had a tutorial video about Limit Order. And this time we have a new tutorial video about stop loss. Sorry. There's ads here.
I was gonna say, what have you been watching, Hannah?
No, it's the ads.
I thought the same.
Right, so you can learn how to use stop loss limits. And also, we will talk about this later. We will have a Perp Interactive next Thursday, which Lee would be the host. And if you have any question about Limit Order, you can join Perp Interactive.
Yeah, Hannah, after the call, remind me to show you how to install ad block so you don't need to watch the ads on YouTube.
Right. Actually, I think I have premium. Oh, but not this account, because this is Perp. And so for ad block, you can Anyway, we shouldn't talk about this. All right. Next one. Voyage 4.0. So we've been talking about this campaign for a while, and it just concluded, and there are about 348 addresses who will receive the route price. And last time we checked, it's being sent out on Polygon. So make sure to check your wallets on Polygon. All right. So how to pronounce this? Is it French?
The way you just pronounce it is closer to the French, as far as I know.
Voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage?
I guess it'd be bon voyage.
Bon
in English,
voyage?
it's an
Bon
English word
voyage?
too.
I don't know.
We'll have to check with
Voyage.
the team. Yeah, we'll have to check with the team and see how they want it pronounced.
That's true.
Bon voyage. Anyway, so it means goodbye, right? Goodbye, salon. Good trip. Safe flight. Something like that.
I think so. I'm not an expert in French, though.
Lee speaks French. He's Canadian.
Yeah, I pretend to. But yeah, I've been living outside of Canada for a little bit too long. But I guess if I went back, I could make it work. Or if I visited France, actually, I should probably visit France one day. But Andrew, you've been in France recently. Maybe you learned some French there.
Unfortunately, I made it as far as bonjour and bonsoir.
No bon voyage.
Only two ways to say hello.
Do you know how to say goodbye in French? Goodbye is au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. And because I had a boyfriend, a French boyfriend, and the first time I heard him say au revoir, I was like, what are you talking about? For me, it sounds like wow. Why is goodbye sound like wow? But it's au revoir. Anyway, it's just like a noise for me. Anyway.
That would have been helpful for us at the conference, I'd say.
Right. Let's get back to the newsletter. Where's my screen?
Well, it just happens that the newsletter, the next item is about France. So
all right.
Not totally off topic.
Yeah, so our team members, we have some team members in Paris for EthCC, but they are still traveling, so we don't have any one of them joining this call. But we saw some pictures here, like we have the most beautiful stickers in the whole conferences, and we have this screenshot with an ugly doll.
I don't know. Is it that ugly? It's kind of cute.
All right. Yeah, it's subjective.
I have no idea what it is, but Andrew, do you know what that's supposed to be?
It's some type of ETH doll.
ETH doll?
Yeah, like
this is ETH logo?
I think that logo was the conference logo, as well as like the French flag is like that too. So I think it's a combination.
Right. This is the color of the French flag. Is it? And we had a party here in this venue. We don't have a fancy video yet, but we are working on a recap article. So stay tuned. All right. So anything to add on EthCC?
I would just add that for the future, there are a lot of conferences that are spread out throughout the year. And if you're either a partner or a community member that are thinking of partaking in one of these conferences in the future, we'd love to know, because we like to try and have a presence in the ones that you guys are a part of.
Yeah.
But we don't necessarily know you're going to be there. So either reaching out in Discord, or if you have any personal connections to the team, it's very helpful for us. So we start planning and making sure that we attend. And then if you are going, let us know, because we also host parties like the one with Dai and co-host other things. So, we want to see you guys and definitely be vocal about it.
Yeah, we normally host parties, and that means we have tickets for our partners. So let us know if you are joining any conference. Like I remember this part, like 1 hour before the party starts, one of our partner DM me and asked me if we have extra tickets, but I was asleep, so I couldn't get back to him in time. So he missed the party because he didn't have the tickets. So let us know if you're joining any conference so we can meet up.
And also, if you're in another project community and you hear that they're planning to attend some conference, you can definitely let us know. Yeah. Well, it might inspire us to join as well. Or if we know, there's people that other projects that we're friendly with that are going to be joining, that'll increase our chance of joining too.
Yeah. Cool. Next one, Diamond Protocol launch. Andrew, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, so we brought this up about 2 calls ago, but it's fully live. And I think the big thing to mention, if you just to refamiliarize, it's a delta neutral strategy vault on Perp that you can invest in. So basically they do all the investing for you. You only load your money. But the one thing I'll say is they do have a 200K cap. And right now about 1/3 to 40% of that has been filled. So there is a timeline to how much they can take on. So I'd highly recommend doing your research, looking into it sooner rather than later, and making a decision if you want to throw some money in that direction, because for now there is a 200K cap.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a basis trading, right? Let me see.
Yeah, it does say the strategy is basis trading.
Yeah, it's
basis trading. I think it's from the funding rate that they're profiting.
Okay. And the targeted APY is 15%. It's a lot for basis trading.
It's a lot, but it's also not guaranteed. And also, if you look like vault performance and the historical ROI is not 15%.
Sometimes it's minus.
So, like the strategy will take time.
Right.
Yeah, the strategy takes time and they expect it to earn money, but it's not guaranteed. So there is some risk involved.
Right. Even if it says it's data neutral, even if it says it's basis trading, sounds not risky, but still have some risk. So you should evaluate the risk first. I think it's like much better than other kind of strategies, especially for bear markets, because it's more safe, if I can put it this way.
Well, it protects you from the volatility of the asset. So it's trying to basically make it irrelevant, the price movement
to the price.
Exactly. So you're just making money off of the funding rate. The problem is there's a positive and negative funding rate. So you have to be on the right side of that, which is why they're targeting 15%. But right now we're seeing something that like negative 0.3%. So as they figure that out in the line, but I know they've also back tested the strategy over the course of many months. So we should hopefully see something closer to their target percentages as time goes on.
Yeah. All right, next one, Layerswap. We just had a Twitter space with the co-founder of Layerswap. So what is Layerswap? Lee, do you want to explain a little bit? I can share screen.
Yeah, sure. Actually, Layerswap reached out to us several months ago, maybe closer to the beginning of the year. I can't remember exactly, but basically the idea behind Layerswap is to provide a bridge between centralized exchanges like Binance, FTX, Coinbase to different chains. So let's say you're a Coinbase user and they don't support the chain that you want to use. They don't support Optimism, for example. So how do you get your money from Coinbase to Optimism? It's like you can go the sort of old school route through Ethereum or whatever. That takes time, and you'll probably end up spending a lot of fees on it as well. So what Layerswap does is they basically allow you to withdraw from those exchanges directly to the chain of your choice, including Optimism. So that's great for us. So we have sort of embedded their tool into app.perp.com.
Yeah,
so if you go to deposit,
deposits and bridge ETH,
and you'll see options like from Binance, FTX, Coinbase, that operates over Layerswap. And USDC is not available right now, but it will be added soon. It's actually supposed to be added. I guess that's like a small bug on our part, but it'll be added soon. If you do want to send the USDC, you can just go directly to the Layerswap website, like you can see on the screen now.
Yeah.
And swap stuff over that way.
Okay. So there are one more bridge options here. So it gets easier and easier to bridge funds to layer 2, which is nice. So if anyone's interested in Layerswap, listen to the recording here. We will put the link in the show notes. All right, next one, Perp Interactive. Yeah, I talked about this earlier on Limit Order. So actually, we will have the Perp Interactive session every Thursday, and starting next week. So it would be similar to onboarding call where we demonstrate how to use app.perp.com. So like how to bridge funds, how to start a trade, especially since we have the limit order feature, we will also demonstrate how to use that. So register here. We have a page. We haven't even announced this yet. So this is kind of like an alpha. And it would be hosted on Discord, so you can talk to Lee face to face, asking any questions. Right, Lee, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, so basically it'll be a very small format, and if you're interested in the protocol or have questions that you want to ask, just come and you can ask any question you want, and we'll also, depending on who comes, then we'll do a demo. If you want to see some feature in action, or you have some question about, bridging or anything else, or any DeFi topic you want to chat about, yeah, come on by. We'll have a little chat about it. Can ask any question you like. Yeah, it's like a totally open and interactive thing. Hence the name Perp Interactive. Don't ask who came up with the name.
Yeah, we want to emphasize that it's not only a demo, it also like receive feedback, because collecting feedback is kind of our important, like our focus right now. We want to improve our UI, improve the user experience for the traders. So we call it Perp Interactive because we want you to ask questions or provide feedbacks. All right. So remember to register. There's a link in the newsletter. We can also share in the, let me see. We can also share the link in the YouTube chat here.
And if you forget to register, it's fine. You can just show up.
Yeah.
We're not, we'll still take you.
Yeah, it's more like if you register, you will get a reminder and things like that, so you don't forget.
Hey guys, we have a surprise guest. Who's this?
What? Hey, Houston. Welcome back.
Answer our French question.
I thought Lee can speak French too.
I can, it's true. But it seems like maybe the ghost of Houston, I haven't heard him say anything yet.
Hey, Houston's here. Welcome back.
Trying to get my AV set up. I hope I didn't miss anything. Sorry for being late.
Oh, you missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we were just
hopefully not about me.
Yeah, we were just saying
Thanks,
how to pronounce bon voyage in French.
Isn't that French?
Oh, so am I pronouncing it correctly in French already?
Oh, yeah, you're pretty good. Bon voyage is pretty close.
Bon voyage, bon voyage, bon voyage, bon
There you
bon
go.
voyage.
Voyage.
Why do you have like use more like breaths when you speak French? Like bon voyage. But when you speak English, it's just normal.
I don't know.
French
That's a good question.
just more sexy. You have to breathe more for French.
Yeah, that is true. It's all about the pronunciation. Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to the newsletter. We were just talking about Perp Interactive, and we invited everyone to register on Luma.
Yeah, Luma. And I'll be doing the session the week after. So if you want to chat with me, tune in the week after, Lise, and you'll get a chance to hang out with me.
Trying to steal my audience? What is this?
Yeah, we will see like which host gets more audience.
Oh, now it's a competition.
I'll just claim it's because of the time zone.
That's it.
Right. Actually, so next Thursday, it's 5 p.m. Taipei time. So it's mainly for Europe and Asian time zone. But after next week, where Houston will be hosting the Perp Interactive, you would be at 5 p.m.
4 p.m. Eastern,
4
so 1 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, Pacific. So
right.
We'll rotate, right? So Lee's does 1 week and I'll do the next, and we'll go back and forth.
Yeah. Right. So if you are in the US, in the States, EST or Pacific time zone, you can join the one after next week. Okay. All right. Next one, we have the poker tournaments. Houston, do you want to give a short intro about this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we have any info about this already?
Yes. So there's one caveat. I'm not a poker player, so don't. I'm not going to be able to say much about what the format of the poker tournament is going to be, because I don't understand quite the brackets.
You don't play at all?
I know I don't really play competitively. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I get my gambling fix through trading. So if I want to gamble, I just trade.
Right.
But
yeah,
anyways,
it's pretty similar. It's all gambling.
It's all probabilities. Yeah. I know people told me that, trying to sell me on the game. I know it's a really beautiful game, but I've never got into poker. But to the point. So August the 5th is the date for the next poker tournament. We had the last one. How long has it been now? A couple months ago now?
I think last month. Just 1 month, I think. The one
only been a month. Wow.
The one Lyra hosted. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was exactly it. So it was the OP poker tournament the last time we did it. I know Andrew participated and I think did quite well. In the end, I think Night Lotus. Who was the winners again? Night Lotus. There's 3 of them. Night Lotus.
The other one is Phoenix from Tea House.
Phoenix,
and he actually got the second prize.
Right.
And I think
so
DGen was the third, right?
Yeah, DGen is the third. Yeah.
The 3 went on to represent Perpetual at the Lyra. I like that. So they well represented us at the tournament. And so we're gonna do another community event. So August the 5th is the date, and the start time is 7 p.m. PST. That's 10 p.m. EST, 10 a.m. on the 6th of August in Taiwan. So it's real.
It's too complicated. Just stay tuned.
Those are all the dates. We're going to announce it in our Discord. So and Discord and our Twitter. So be sure to just keep your eyes open for that. But again, it'll be a fun little tournament, community thing. There'll be some prizes. We haven't dropped exactly what they're going to be yet, because I don't know. But we're going to figure that out. And it's going to be another fun event for folks who love poker. Just come out and see if you can test your mettle against our poker masters at Perpetual and in the community.
Right. I can see Andrew is really excited.
It's actually going to be, I think it's going to be 5 a.m. for me on a Sunday, but I plan.
That's
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so this
That's a
time
little
there's
early.
only one time. I remember last time there were two different sections
Yeah.
for different time zone, but okay.
That's okay. I'm committed. I'll make it 5 a.m. That's not too bad. I was worried it was going to be like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
5 is
Andrew was
okay.
good last time. I think I lose Andrew like earlier than Andrew.
Hannah
So
and I
this
were both on
time,
the final table though.
this
So
time I'll try to win you at least. I will. I'll try to last longer than you to play more safe.
we'll
I
see.
love pokers. I'm really excited as well. Lee, do you play poker at all?
I do not. Yeah. I'm not really into that kind of game so much. I don't have a
That
good
kind of
poker
game.
face,
What
I
kind of
guess.
game do you think that is? Gambling
Well,
or
sort of.
poker?
I mean, poker it's actually a pretty sophisticated game, right? It's like
What? Is it more
it's,
sophisticated than perpetual contract?
it's just that it's different. It's different. I think poker is mostly about reading the other players and preventing other players from reading you. And honestly, I never really figured it out. I'm just not good at that kind of thing. Like I am into games. I used to be into games quite a bit, like more like board games, strategy kind of games and stuff like that. But poker is not really my thing.
Okay. I think Andrew is that kind of like good at bluffing.
Lee, you should play anyway so we can take your money.
Do we have to buy in? I don't think we
Nice.
need to buy in.
No, there's no buy-in.
Okay,
Correct, no
okay.
buy-in.
We'll get his chips. We'll get all of his chips.
Right. Okay. Let's go back to the newsletter. Next one, retroactive airdrop. We talk about this, so we're gonna skip here. But if anyone have any questions, please put it in the chat. Next one, the monthly grants committee report. Andrew, do you want to share some highlights?
Yeah. So I'll give a shout out to Party Finance, which is the grant that we accepted this past month, or this month rather. So basically what they aim to do is allow users to connect with other users to trade collectively on one wallet, which is a pretty cool concept. So you can bring your friends together, family together, and make it easier to collaborate in a collective trading environment. And so the way we'll be integrating is we'll actually be the protocol that essentially monitor or manages all their perpetual swaps. So all the perpetual swaps done on them will be done through Perp, which is an exciting integration. And we're looking forward to helping facilitate all of that new volume.
Cool. Are they the only one? I think
they were the one accepted. We have
nice.
the grant report, if people want to go through it, gives updates on how other grants are progressing. But that's like the new addition to the
okay. Cool. Right. I think that's all for the newsletter. We have some new articles from our content team about stop loss orders and the macro. So I like this article. How does macro impact the crypto markets? So make sure to read about it. Okay, so I guess that's it for the newsletter. Do you want to start the question?
Sounds good to me. And we can also, are we ready to open up the NFT session?
I think we will open up in the end of the call, correct?
Hannah's being tough.
Right, because we don't want people to like not focusing on the questions and answers.
Yes, good idea. Yeah, we'll drop the link at the end of our call, and then we'll have a good time period for people to claim their NFT. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see if anyone have questions. Wow, we have so many people today. We have 183 people with us. Hey.
I think it's more than that, at least from what I see, it's more than that.
I see 280 something, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 283. Let me see. Welcome to drop any questions in the chat. Masani said, you are so funny. Fanny.
It's just how he pronounces funny.
You are Fanny. Goyo said, I used Perpetual Protocol several times, but no OP airdrop received yet. Okay, so like we mentioned, we mainly focus on liquidity mining. So if you use Perpetual Protocol, but you didn't provide liquidity, then there's no airdrop, as far as I know. And what are the risks for LP? Lee, can you take this one? What's the risks for LP?
Sure.
Risks.
I mean, the basic risk is to lose money.
So simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's more like asking how you will lose money.
Yeah.
Impermanent
So
loss?
basically, if you open your LP position in a price range that's even on the up and downside, so let's say right now ETH is 1,500 and you open, your range is, from 1,200 to 1,800. No matter whether the price goes up or down, you're going to lose money due to impermanent loss. And you actually lose more money due to impermanent loss than on a regular Uniswap V3 pool.
Oh, okay.
And the reason for that is when the price, normally on Uniswap, if the price goes up, at least the asset that you have is increasing in value. And on Perp, that doesn't happen, because if the price goes up, basically what it means is you'll have to return some tokens that you borrowed at a higher price. So you're losing money. And the reason you have to return tokens that you borrowed at a higher price is, if it didn't work that way, what you could basically do is put the liquidity in, or you could just, you could put liquidity in and then the price would go up, and then you could remove the liquidity and actually earn money. It's not exactly that simple, but it's basically, it has to be designed that way to prevent people from being able to extract money from the protocol. Okay, so as I described, if the price goes up, you lose money. If the price goes down, you lose money. So what can you do? So a trick that I like, which was introduced to me by one of our OG team members, Waiting, is to, when you put in the liquidity, you put it either just above the current price or just below the current price. So in this way, you can still have the potential to lose money, but you sort of reduce the number of ways you have to lose money. And that increases your chances of success. There's still some risk. Like, let's say you put the liquidity just above the current price. Basically what you're hoping will happen is the price will go up and then back down. That way you can earn fees. And once the price goes back down below that original price, you can exit without any impermanent loss. Now the risk is, if the price goes up and it just keeps going up and never comes back down in a reasonable time frame, then you still experience the impermanent loss. But like I say, it's sort of an easy way to reduce your number of possible methods for losing money, basically. But in general, LPing on Perpetual Protocol is like pretty sophisticated. So there's a bunch of different things you can do to reduce the risk. If you want to learn more about it, you're definitely welcome to come and chat with us. We have a whole maker chat. I forget the name of the actual channel on Discord.
Maker strategy. Yeah.
So definitely come and chat with us there. We're happy to share more advice that we might have. Although, of course, none of this is financial advice. So we can just give you some hints on like technically how to use the platform. But at the end of the day, you're making financial decisions, taking financial risks. So yeah, just be aware of that.
We can only say it's not easy. So like on our doc, I think on every liquidity, like maker explanation page, it says it's not easy. You can lose money easily. So
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, when you see the possible APRs that you can earn, I mean, there's a reason they're a bit high, is because it's actually not easy. So if you're super smart and are able to do it, then yeah, there's a pretty big potential reward. And since Pool Party is going on right now, you can actually get triple rewards. You earn the LP fees, you earn Perp tokens, and you earn OP tokens. So it's a pretty sweet deal.
Right. Talk about your French BF.
They want to know about your French boyfriend, Hannah. That's off topic, guys. Come on.
Oh, that's about that. Okay.
That's for Discord, not for here.
What do you need to do now to confirm? Okay. Lee is very humble to go to casino. What kind of question? Actually, I've been in the casino for poker once in Macau, and I won $8,000 for a poker game. And I actually fold all the time, and I got 3 of a kind, and I won that hand, and I left.
That's smart.
That is smart. Yeah, well done.
All this time, Hannah was saying she didn't know poker, but I don't know.
No, I think it was just.
She was like a shark to me. Watch out now.
She was on the final table in the last tournament. I keep saying it.
No, but Andrew is better. No, he lasts longer. Okay, Mohammed asks, where can I find more sourced about liquidity mining? Sourced? I don't understand that question.
You guys looking for links or more resources, maybe?
Yeah.
Resources. Yeah. Okay. Any pool and any token. Okay. Any plans to use synthetics as liquidity? I doubt it.
I guess we could use something like SUSD or other tokens from synthetics. So it's definitely possible to use that as collateral. But we don't have any specific plan that I'm aware of right now. And if I'm not understanding your question correctly, like definitely let us know what ideas you have.
Yeah. And why you choose Optimism Network? It's a really common question. Anyone can answer to this?
Yeah, so at the time, Optimism was the best choice in terms of speed and bandwidth for launching the platform. And it looked at that time like Optimism had a pretty, was also pretty competitive in the rollup space. And we continue to think so. So we're really happy to work with them. Yeah, also they're a very helpful team. Like we have a great relationship with the team. And yeah, so we're really happy with their decision. And we expect to be basically Optimism exclusive. Like this sort of like we have talked about multi-chain like for quite a while, but yeah, at this point we are looking at being exclusively on Optimism for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with OP for a while. How long the money would be locked? Not sure what money would be locked. Are there any minimum requirements for a retroactive, or can you try to make any symbolic amount? I don't think there's a minimum requirements, but if you only provide a small amount of liquidity, you will get a small amount of airdrop. I think that's the case, right? I'm not sure.
Yes, but he's also saying he or she retroactive. So it's important to note that retroactive is already passed, actually.
Right.
Window for that. Yeah, there's only future rewards at this time. Although actually the same user request that we answer in text. So I guess I'll type out my answer.
Oh, okay. The best boyfriend, only Iranian. What? Okay. How many days LP must be locked in pool for OP summer? I don't know about this. How many days do they have to provide the liquidity in order to get the rewards?
Actually, it doesn't matter how much time you provide liquidity. It matters how many fees you earn. So if you earn like a bunch of fees in one day, then you can earn the rewards. Or if you LP for like a very long time but don't earn any fees, then yeah, it's all based on how much volume you actually trade with as an LP. So it doesn't really matter in terms of the time.
Okay. Are you going to add OP token pool on your platform? I think we've been talking about this, but we don't have a specific date yet. Right?
Sorry, I was typing something. Can you say the question again? Sorry.
Oh, Babak Abmadi asked, are you going to add OP token pool on the platform? I think we've been talking about adding OP as collateral or at the markets.
Yeah, we definitely want to do it.
Not yet.
It's a matter of setting some things up to ensure that there's enough liquidity. Make sure that liquidity, and also get the price feed either. I guess we're only using Chainlink at this point. I'm not exactly sure, but we need the price feed as well.
Where's Leonie? Because she has unstable internet, so she can join, but make sure you join next time. She will be here. Okay, let's take the last question about what's the next main step in the roadmap in Q3. Good question. I think the tokenomics is the main focus here in Q3, and we launch limit order, and we will focus on getting more liquidity in all of our markets. So tokenomics, which is VE Perp, and better limit order features, and bigger liquidity pools. Is that all? Did I miss anything?
Yeah, I think that's about it. When you said miss any, do you mean any questions?
No, anything on the roadmap.
Oh, sorry.
In Q3.
Yeah, just building the tokenomics.
Yeah, that's.
I'm sure we'll have some other things, but there's nothing really confirmed at this time.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we can drop the NFT link. Wow, we have 341 people with us. Hey,
I think that was the bottom of the bear market. It's all up from here. It's just all up from here. Yeah. All right. So we're ready for the drop, guys and gals. So let's do it. So very simple this time, just like last time. So nothing convoluted here. In a few moments, I'm going to drop a link in the chat pod, and all you got to do is go to the link and claim the NFT. It is on Polygon. So be prepared to have some Matic on hand to mint it. All right. So dropping the link right now. It is 9:50 EST. You can now mint it, and it will be open for the next 40 minutes until 10:30 EST. So 40 minutes, and go.
There's
And you
there's
can now
also
claim
a
it.
minting cap. So
Yes. We're keeping it open for people to mint. There's a 10,000 cap limit on this NFT, which is, there's 343 of you watching today. So hopefully some people don't go Sybil crazy and, steal them all from everyone. But given that that there should be plenty on hand for everybody, I think we should be able to get everyone an NFT. So 10:30 it closes, 10,000 cap as said in the chat, and you are now free to claim. Again, as always, if you do want some privacy, make sure you claim it in a separate wallet that you want to keep private away from your main wallet. So it looks like some people say they're done already, and yeah, enjoy the NFT. That one commemorates community call number 31. Can you believe it? Already 31 calls in.
Right. When is the first one?
That's
find
a
that
good
NFT.
question.
Yeah, I'll have to find that NFT.
Oh, you mean the first NFT or the first community call?
Community call.
Both, yeah.
The first community call, I think it was in February, maybe, or
Last
I
year?
think it was or January 2021. So about a year and a half ago.
Wow. All right. I think that's it for today's community call. And
Yeah, as always, if you have any questions that we didn't answer on the live chat, feel free to come to Discord, drop them in our general chat pod, and we'll make sure we get you answers.
Yeah, we are on Discord all day, so just hang out with us there.
I think we have a real Leone fan here. We had another question. When Leone?
She will
Her
be
airdrop
back.
is coming.
Airdrop, yeah. I want fans like Hannah and Leone. I don't have any fans. I feel left out.
You will get
They're
some.
coming, Houston.
All right, good.
Okay. I think that's it today. Thank you,
All right, thanks, everybody.
everyone.
See you in a couple
Yes.
weeks.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.